Hi everyone, Pixiv here. I'll be showing you the process of my Nilou and night market drawing. Let's start. We'll start with making the pose with Pixiv Paint's 3D model. I had an idea of Nilou enjoying street foods, which then I gathered references from Google. I decided I want her to enjoy the potato swirls since it was my personal favorite street food snack. Other than utilizing the 3D model, I also utilized the lighting feature on the 3D model. After satisfied with the pose, I start to draw down the base character outline. We then continue with painting the concept sketch. Then, I sketch in the details of each part immediately while looking at Nilou's reference on my other screen. As you can see, I used a lot of her official arts and I also used the fan art of the fish you can see on the middle lower part. On the stage, I only draw the necessary details since I think it's more efficient. For the background, I combined a few pictures from unsplash.com, or in short, I use the photo bash technique and I add more details while repainting some parts from the picture to keep it original. On my concepting stage, I always try to picture the overall concept, especially the color and the lighting. Just put in the main colors of the characters though. I initially wanted to draw meat skewer as suggested, but I didn't know how to make it look good with Nilou. Then I remember about the existence of potato swirl skewers, so I decided to go with that instead. After satisfied enough with the concept, I continued to work on the base colors. I used the previous colors as base colors, so I only need to tidy up the shapes and then use the outline feature from Pixiv Paint. It's pretty much the same process in preparing the base color. I just make sure that the layers are arranged and separated properly as how I want it to be. Now as the base colors are ready, we can continue with the most fun and also most confusing part, which is rendering. I almost always start with detailing the eye as it gives more life to the whole illustration on the early stage. Then I continue with shading the face. Remember that blush is important, in my opinion, since it enriches the details on the face. Despite the usage of outline feature, I ended up making a new outline for each parts, such as face and hair. This is because I recently watched Hokiboshi-san's interview. I'm sorry, I don't know how to spell it, but yeah, I watched their interview with Pixiv and I fell in love with their process that's using the line art. I think it's very good. I feel like I can see the difference in quality and professional look when I compare my art with and without those new line arts. If you paid attention to my way of drawing hair, is that I will always add another small strand of hair, and it's either on the body strand or at the end point of the strands. And this makes the hair feels more detailed without much effort being put in. Honestly, I think the key in drawing detail here is to simply add more strands along the way, instead of trying to put as many details at the beginning. Do you know that Nilou has a thin fabric on her side that goes all the way to her back and neck? Because I just knew that from drawing her this time. I felt her previous hand gesture was pretty awkward, so I decided to change it. I'd usually take a picture of my own hand as reference, because it's the easiest and most accurate method, I think, for me. I can even adjust the lighting to what I need. wanted to add more life to the background, so I added other Genshin characters such as Klee, Chi-Chi, Layla, and Alhaitham. And here I didn't need to be too precise with the details, since the most important thing is that people are able to recognize who it is with just a glimpse, and I will end up blurring them anyway, so... Now for the final part, detailing and finishing. Sorry guys, I was too lazy to draw the potato swirls in the end, so I used a photo to stamp it and repaint them instead of drawing from scratch. And the very final finishing touches is lightings and some small dust effect. And that's all for the process. I actually did a revision on the face angle after receiving a feedback, but I didn't record that part, so I couldn't show you the footage of it. I hope you still enjoyed the overall process though. Until next time!